What's up, everyone? Welcome to another video. It's gonna be kind of a big one. Got a couple toys in we're gonna look at. Got a remote Mandalorian speeder, the Mandalorian Monopoly game, the Razorcrest model, and its gigantic TIE fighter. So hold on. Alright, we're back, and here's a little look of what I've got in the mail. I got the RC speeder bike for the Mandalorian. Normally, like on eBay, these things go for around 15 bucks. I got this for $5 at a store called Five Below, so couldn't pass that up. And I also got the model Star Wars, the Mandalorian Razorcrest Authentic Scale Model Kit. This is the one I was talking about in my previous video that I got from Target. So we'll be looking a little bit at that. And we got the Monopoly version of the Mandalorian. Be taking a look at that. Always wanted this. And the big thing, the TIE fighter. This thing is huge. It's like I know it was huge. I read it's huge, but until I finally got it, the box, then I really knew it was huge. So let me put this part of the video away, and we'll take a little closer look at these other toys. I'll be back. Okay, the first toy we'll look at is the RC speeder bike, which, like I said, I got for only $5. Even the shipping was under $10, so it's pretty good. And it's pretty good size. I'm pretty lousy at measuring from just a visual thing, but I'd say it's at least 12 inches long. And I already cut them away from the box, so we'll take them off. And there's a little quick look at Mando, which he's permanently connected to the seat, so you can't take them off, which kind of sucks. But hey, for $5, who cares? And there's Grogu. And the underside. And there's 2 wheels. And the battery compartment. By the judge of it, I'm thinking maybe 2 AA batteries. Which takes a little screw. I hate those little screws you have to use to unscrew the hatch. Let's see. And underneath the box is the remote. I think the remote's kind of about as big as the bike. And it looks like basically, like I said, the bike goes front and back. No big secret on that. So, like I said, I don't have any batteries. I've been buying things that need batteries. I'm just out right now. So, like I said, there's no great mystery on how this thing works, so you probably really don't need to see it anyway. Plus, I think if you go on YouTube, there's other little videos on this thing, moving, scooting along. So that's my first toy, the RC speeder bike. And let me grab my next purchase. I'll be back. Alright, up next is my Razorcrest Authentic Scale Model Kit. Woohoo! Which I got from Target. There's the top of the box. Oh. The bottom. Which I should have an easier time with the decals, hopefully, on this. Unlike, I said, my first model, which it was so small for my fat fingers, I gave up on trying to put the decals on it. There's one side of the box. An authentic plastic model of the Razorcrest, as featured in Star Wars The Mandalorian. Until it was blown up, of course. Which made me cry. And another side, along with the model number. Let's look at the bottom. Intricate cockpit includes the Mandalorian and Grogu. Clear parts to view cockpit. Authentic detail. Optional landing gear. Optional cargo ramps. And the guessing stand is not included in this. Oh, there it is. Over 13 inches long. Oh. Yeah, right. Let's try to open this up. Try and do this one-handed. Alright. And here's some of the packaging. I'm not going to take everything out, but you get a picture of what I'm dealing with. Looks like it's nice and easy to put together. Might be hard to see with all the text running on the plastic, but there it is. And of course we have directions. Read these instructions first, which of course I never do. But we'll give it a shot anyway. Alright, so that is, excuse me, my model. And I'll see what's next on the list, and we'll take a look at that. Alright, now here we have the Mandalorian, the Monopoly. And this is the outer box. And you have to be 8+ years old to play this. And just a quick look at the back of the box. That's what it looks like. Pretty cool. And the sides really is nothing special. We'll kind of skip that. We'll put that away. And here we have the outer box. Take the cover off of that. And here are the pieces. There's Grogu, Mando, Boba, Bo-Katan, Ashoka, Stormtrooper, and I think went to Death Trooper, and Moff Gideon. Back down. Take out the board. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Oop, there you go, the camera. Put this to the side. Alright, here's the board. Let me start. As I put in gold in the bottom right. So there's the properties. Go to jail. Free parking. I don't know, to me, if this is like a Star Wars version, couldn't they change the car to like some type of spaceship? I mean, you change everything else. You couldn't change that. Even the jail, maybe, do something, Star Wars related on that. But it's not my game to design, so what do I know? And there's the middle of the board itself with some awesome artwork. And let me bring out the board box back. Let's see here. It's got the directions. The character abilities. And of course how to set it up. No explanation on the board spaces. Also anything on the back. Nope. And the object of the game, of course. And let's see, we already looked at the pieces. Let's look at some of the cards. I might buy a second one of these and not open it up. It's almost a shame to take these cards out. There's anything under this. Looks like that's about it. So let's just quick look, get the Monopoly, and hopefully I'll get to play it here pretty soon. But I can go on the limb and say it'll be pretty fun to try. So I got this from Amazon. I think there's like a different version, like a more like collector's edition. So, but this is, if there is, I definitely got the cheaper one than this. So that's a Monopoly version of the Mandalorian. And up next and last will be that Black Series TIE Fighter, which, like I said, is huge. I'll be back. Okay, here she is, the humongous First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. I mean, this, I'm not going to say huge anymore, but here's a quick look at the outside of the box. So it comes with a 6-inch figure, which is pretty cool because when I do my photography, I can put in other figures. I think it'd be kind of cool to try and get C-3PO inside the cockpit. Ugh, turn this big thing around. Number 1. I got this off of eBay. You know, the prices, the price of the fighter itself isn't bad. It's the shipping is almost as much as the figure itself, which I can see why now. I think this particular seller, I think he was only charging like $50 shipping, which, compared to some of the others, they're charging $75, $90 for shipping. So he was, pretty reasonable. So here's the back of the box. I also got the smaller scale version of this, which I think is going to look pretty cool to put them, back, side by side with each other. So, here's the other side. And we're back to the front. I kind of like the part where it says this warning. Choking hazard, small parts. It's like, wow, really? Oh, I can't wait to find small parts on this. Oh, let me try and put this on its side. I'm gonna do something funky with the camera here. Ugh. All right, yeah, bottom, nothing special. All right, so next up, I'm gonna take this thing out, and we'll see what we're dealing with. Until then, I'll be back. Okay, I got it out of the box. Have I mentioned this is huge? Here's the main part, which this alone is roughly 18 inches wide. Just shot of the front. Oh, I'm trying to show you the inside of the cockpit. Turn her around. So there's the back. Okay. Try and steady that so it doesn't fall over. And here's the actual figure. See if I can lean him against there. Like I said, he's 6 inches long. like I said, I'm gonna try and put like C-3PO in there, or something goofy like that. I got Evel Knievel. I might try and put him in there, and or maybe I'm Moff Gideon, or put the Mandalorian in there, kind of like he stole it. Let's see what else we got. Some more attachments or guns and instructions. And there's the cover and the wings itself. Oh my God. I can't get them all on the same thing. But the wings themselves are easily over 2 feet high. Alright. So the next part is I'm going to attach the wings and probably just be in complete awe over this. Oh, one thing I have to say, one of the complaints I sometimes hear about these wings is sometimes they come shaped like warped, but in this case they look pretty straight, so you don't have to worry about that. So, okay. So let me put this together and see what we got. Bye. Okay, got it put together nice and easy. But to do a comparison, I had to bring these things outside because, like I said, they're huge. So here, of course, is the big guy. Compare that to the smaller scale. You can fit a whole one underneath that. Compared to the other TIE fighter. Like I said, it's like 20 by 25 as far as height and width. I just got to figure out how I'm going to display this. And like I said, once again, you can see at least the wings are nice and straight. And it went together real nice. So, that's my new TIE fighter. Well, TIE fighters. This one I've always had for a little while, but I got the big brother and the little brother. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.